So if you've got bromeliads, or Broms as some people call them, in your garden, chances are you'll have stacks of them because they just keep on having pups and keep on growing. So if you've got a stack of bromeliads and you've got a couple of trees that are in the winter and have lost their leaves, they look a bit ugly, this is something you can do with them to make them look a bit more interesting in the winter time. So you go along, you find something. With the bromeliad that you cut off, you've got to have a long stem. So don't cut them off too short, they've got to have a long stem on them. So I'll try and find one here with a long stem. Here's one. Be careful because they're full of water, or spiders sometimes. So that's fun. So you flick it at your daughter.
Okay. Not nice.
Okay, so that one will do. So I've already done some out there this morning. So I'm just going to, we're just going to put some wire around this and just going to wire it, because these don't live in the ground. They are air fed and they absorb all the nutrients through their leaves, and through this bit here is where you put your water. So because of that, you can put it anywhere. You can just throw it on the ground and let it grow if you wanted to. Okay. This is some of that staking wire you get. You need something like wire that's got a wire interior, but you don't want it to be copper apparently. But you just get your wire and you're going to wind it around your stem, okay? And just come back, and then you're going to bring it up as high as you can. You don't want to get any of the leaves in it, so I'm just going to lay that down. I'm going to make it really, really tight at the back there, and just do this around the back so it's keeping it at bay like that. Okay, and then we're going to put that onto the tree. So if you look at this tree here, it's a frangipani tree, and it's very bald for about 6 months of the year. It loses its leaves and its flowers, and then for about 6 months it's very bald. And I see that from that's my bathroom window there. Look out on this ugly thing. So what I've just done some before this morning, before I decided to make a video of it. So we're just going to show you how to put the bromeliads onto the branches of the tree. There's Jackie. She's got no idea. So I think I'll go and take over. Okay, so I've put this up here. I've just positioned it, and I've actually put it inside another one that's holding something else on there. But this stem here needs to touch the wood, the stem of the tree somewhere, because this is going to put off some sort of substance that holds it to it by itself, which is pretty amazing. So that needs to be up that way, and they also need to be pointing up, so when the rain comes or you're watering, that is where the water goes. So I've come around the back here. I'm going to fix it up in a minute, and I'm just going to bring it up. It's a bit awkward on your own. I'd rather have a bit of help. So if you've got some help around, do it.
I can't help.
Okay, so I've just crossed them over and now I'm twisting, all right? So I've crossed it over and now I'm twisting. Twisty, twisty, twisty. I'm going to cut all these extras off because I've been leaving it here. So just twist it around, and if you've got enough there, you might go around there, but I'm going to come around here. I'm going to put it inside these ones as well. That'll hold the bottom in. So basically you're just going to play with it until you find it doing the right thing. So as you can see, it's touching the ground here, touching the wood. This is touching the wood. Nice. They're all touching the wood. Okay, so when you look at them across here, you see them all sitting up. I'm going to cut all their ties off, but they're all just sitting up there. And of course I've got the elk ferns here, they help too. They just grow there by themselves because we're in a very treed area. So they look great on there too, although they can get a bit messy. But that looks so much better for me looking out of my bathroom window every morning. I can see a bit of life. And there's an orchid up the top there. And that just looks so much better than
I love it. Looks awesome.
Here's a little cute one here. So they'll continue to grow, they'll have pups and there'll be flowers coming out of them at different stages. So it's going to be a pleasure now to see that coming alive. So where's my...